Good morning. I'd like to welcome you back to the MoonBound podcast. I'm Julia, and it is December 16th at 11:20 in the morning. I have a busy day celebrating fun stuff to do, but I wanted to touch base with where we're at. Here is the mittens, and I'm going to pop a progress charm in there. It is moving, sorry. It is my little ice cream sundae that I got from Cream City Yarns that we're going to use today. I'm hoping to actually get these mittens done tonight so that I can get on to doing the embroidery to put the dragon on, because I've decided that's how I'm going to do it. And I have a lap full of cat. Yes. So today's plans are celebrating a birthday and running around, and I will touch back in with you later. Hi there. This is kind of a recap, and I am actually shooting it Sunday morning rather than Saturday night, because by the time I got home from the birthday party, I was so tired. I thought about sitting up and recording and getting some more stuff done, and my brain said, nope, I'm going to bed. Just because I woke up doesn't mean it's your breakfast time. Honest. Come on. So we had my husband's grandmother's 90th birthday party yesterday. It was really, really nice. She had a whole mess of children, 7, and 3 of them were able to come with their families and grandchildren and the whole bit, and 2 others video conferenced in briefly, and we just had a really nice time. There was plenty of yummy food, and people sat and talked and played card games, and they ended up playing blackjack for, I don't know, I think they started at 4:30, and I think we left at 9, and they played the whole time, and it was my husband and Mouse and my father-in-law and one of his brothers and one of his sisters and grandma, and they sat and they played and they had fun, and the younger kids played with poker chips on the floor, trying to pretend to be the older table, and my mother-in-law and sister and I sat and chatted for a long time, and I worked on the knitting. Yes, it was really, really loud. The cat thinks he should be in this video, like he thinks he should be in all the videos. And so I got a lot of knitting done. Let's get it out here so I can show you. So this is the marker I placed in the morning, and this is where I ended up. The pink is for the afterthought thumb. So those are cruising along. I think I have just a little bit more than an inch left before I start decreasing. And I think I'm going, once I get these done, I'm going to immediately cast on another pair. I really like this material, and they happen to match something else that I bought as a Christmas present and would be perfect. So I think there's going to be 2 pairs. So there's that. Toward the end of the night, well, actually a good chunk of the party, I was really hurting. I was sitting on the couch and I had my foot up on the scooter, but it isn't really high enough. So when I'm sitting here, my foot is pretty much level with my heart, and sometimes I end up slouching down and putting my foot up even higher, just to control the swelling. My stomach has said no to pain meds almost entirely. I can occasionally get away with 1 dose of Advil or 1 dose of Tylenol in a day, but not more than that. And so I managed to take my 1 dose of Advil while I was sitting there, and my foot was hurting, and I was just really uncomfortable. And at one point, my mother-in-law said, "Julia, just put your foot up." And I'm like, okay. Well, we were over at my husband's aunt's house, and she has these really pretty leather couches, and the cast is scratchy, and I didn't, and I didn't really want to be laying down, but they convinced me that it was okay. And so I did that, and I think within 20 minutes, maybe, I was asleep. So I slept for the last bit of the party, but it was really nice, and everyone had a good time. And it was nice leaving and having everyone who we don't see very often, even though we live in communities that are next door to each other. Everyone's lives are really busy. And so, you know, my husband's aunts and uncles, we just don't see very often. And it was nice having everyone say, well, I'll see you next week, because we're all going to get together over at my mother-in-law's for Christmas. So, and everyone is coming, and it will be really nice. So, while a birthday party isn't really Christmassy, it kind of felt Christmassy, even though there was no actual Christmas decoration, because my husband's aunt said that she decided she was waiting to put up the decorations until after the party so that there was more room for people, which was probably good. Yes, you were a good kitty. Yes. Say goodnight.